Hey guys, it's been a long time since I made a free-to-play Clash Royale video. There are a couple reasons for that, actually. First of all, finals, because, you know, finals. Second of all, plumber. There was a plumber over, he was making noise all day long, couldn't get a good video out. But, one of the bigger reasons why I haven't been recording a little bit is because I'm worried that, actually, there's going to be... we're kind of hitting the brick wall. So... in any free-to-play account, you're going to hit a brick wall at some point. And that brick wall is going to be, alright, it doesn't matter how well you play, these people's levels are just too high to handle. And at the end of the last video, we actually had, I think, the first time in the entire account that we lost more than one game in a row. So I'm worrying that we might have hit that brick wall. So it kind of, you know, cuts the motivation a bit. I have been keeping up with progression, by the way. I've been doing my 3 wins every day, getting my 3 drops. Guards, interesting. So, this is an interesting deck he's playing. Witch guards E-Giant. This could be a meta deck if he's playing Evo Witch. We'll see how that goes. I'm just going to Skarmy the River here. I mean, I don't have much better to play. Skarmy is pretty much my replacement cycle card for this deck, so it doesn't really matter just wasting it. I can cobble together defenses without a swarm. And he's playing Evo Witch. I guess now we get to see if it dies to lightning. Okay, good. If that... oh, actually, if it overheals, it won't die to lightning, so I had to be really on the ball with lightning that as soon as humanly possible. There's no point in me logging here because, I mean, it's guards. They don't die to log anyway. I'm pretty sure he actually is down Elixir, though, so I'm going to go in. I was kind of delayed. I wasn't entirely sure if he was down, but I decided to go in anyway. Yeah, he was down Elixir. I probably could have gotten maybe 1 extra hit if I went in immediately there. So that was a -1 trade for me. I spent 6 versus 5, but of course I got like a third of his tower there. Pretty solid. He's got E-Giant, so I have to save my Inferno Tower. He's got Evo Witch, so I gotta save my Lightning. I pretty much have to be up Elixir at all times against this guy, because, well, first of all, that Witch. If I ever don't have Lightning for his Evo Witch, then I'm just dead. Just utterly. Completely dead. There's no way for me to survive an Evo Witch push when I don't have Lightning in hand. Especially not because I'm not using Valk in this deck. I'm using Boss Panic because of the level difference. Guards? Yeah, I was expecting the guards, so I Firecrackered early. I was kind of thinking that he wasn't going to guards, actually, since he saw my Firecracker. Or maybe he's just slow. Equally possible. Oh, get off my screen. Yep, and that's it. So, instant he plays his Evo Witch, I have to always have my Lightning ready. Which, of course, is easier said than done, because you're not always going to be up Elixir. So I'm timing my spams to be in between his Evo Witch cycles. So I can go over-aggressive when he has regular Witch in hand, and then I can go passive again when he has non... Did I say that right? Whatever, it's game over. It's early in the morning for me, by the way. I don't know if that's noticeable. Let's keep on moving. There's been a couple events, like there was the Evo Bomber event where we unlocked Evo Bomber for free. This is something where we can get 3 Evo Dark Gob shards for free. Evo Dark Gob is a really good Evo, so I might get that eventually. By the way, if you want to look at the levels have gone up a little bit. I've almost finished getting Goblins to level 12. I'm hoping that I can use Classic Book from the Classic Challenge, and then 1 free book from next season's free book to get double book it from level... So I'll get it to level 12 normally, book it to level 12, book it... Wait. It'll be at level 12, book it to level 13, book it to level 14, and then Elite Wildcard to level 15 so I can rush level 15 card. Because Gobs are, first of all, kind of overpowered when they're over-leveled, but also they're really bad when they're under-leveled. So I think that once I get level 15 Gobs, the games will get a lot easier again. So I'm hoping that I can try and break through the brick wall by having, like, immaculate account planning. But actually we're winning games right now, so... It turns out maybe I was just worried for nothing. But that might have just been a one-off, we'll see. Log is the safest card to cycle in this deck, because I've got 2 log replacements. Another Witch, huh? Great. At least it's only level 13 this time. So I probably have a little bit more leeway to lightning it. Nope. Hog Witch. And it's on the Skelly. I'm pretty sure this full counters. It should full counter. Yeah, okay. It almost didn't. Levels. So Hog Witch, I want a Hog. I also don't know his deck. He's probably playing Mega Knight. I sense Mega Knight. Okay, then. Yeah. Okay. So, that certainly is a playstyle. He just spent 4 elixir for that. I'm not going to bother using an ability. So he spent, let's see, 3, 9, 11, 12, 16. That's a lot of elixir. Ah, oh, Firecracker and her ginormous sight range. Okay. Actually, this is a terrible situation. I didn't expect him to have cycled around to E-Barb so fast. It looks like he's playing E-Barb Cycle. He has log in hand. So if he's smart, he's going to pre-log this. We'll see if he is. He was hovering it, but he didn't pre-log. Okay. He knew I had Skarmy in hand, but he wasn't smart enough to count my elixir. By the way, I've pretty much already lost. I forget, I'm never up elixir when he has E-Barbs in hand, and he's playing E-Barb Cycle, so I have to be extremely careful. I think that my game plan was supposed to be Lightning Cycle, but, well, clearly that didn't work out. I'm gonna hog Firecracker. I mean, I pretty much just have to be over-aggressive in order to win this game anymore. There's no way for me to win other than that. Every time he plays something that isn't his E-Barbs, he's going to take damage. But I'm hoping that he's going to take a long time before he realizes that. He's not doing anything about my tower, so he probably has a big spell somewhere and he's just waiting for the game to end so he can spend a big spell freely. So he's got... You're really doing... Okay. This is actually a very good chance to get some solid damage here because he's playing garbage. Never mind. E-Barbs kill everything. The thing is that E-Barbs aren't even a good over-leveled card. Like, that's the craziest part. So, like, of all the possible cards that you could want to over-level, E-Barbs are not all that good. Wait, am I winning? I want to Inferno Tower this because he's going to log, yeah. I'm going to play a Firecracker at the river here because I want him to, I want to give him opportunities to... Wait, did I just... No way, I just lost. Okay, so I need to get a lightning down as soon as humanly possible. He could block with his gang, or he can just lose. Okay. So once I started playing seriously, it did work out, but okay. So I guess I'll have to sweat a little bit. Maybe I'm just out of practice with the free-to-play account, or maybe maybe it was just bad. One or the other. He probably could have just cycled 2 logs to get that win, by the way. So yeah. I'm going to Skarmy this too, so I don't have to take a second hit. I don't think that the Firecracker one-taps a over-leveled princess like that. I have no idea what those skellies were. Is he playing spam bait? Very interesting. Bandit dashes will cancel each other out. And then my bandit will dash in his Dark Gob. He just used a swarm, so I'm pretty sure I'm fine on offense here. I'm going to dash out so I can get the dash in the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Log. The log timing messed up the Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s attack, so I didn't get a second hit on my boss bandit. He's playing double bandit, which is very troublesome for me because I don't have anything good for it in hand right now. I'm going to delivery low. I know it doesn't get the hit on the boss bandit, but I want to keep it very close to my towers. Okay. He's going to be very annoying with his princesses, I can tell. Oh, one taps, okay. I'm going to hog with this, just to be annoying. He's going to activate his King Tower, so he knows how to activate King Tower, but he's also going to eat a bajillion damage. I kind of have to just let this bandit go because, well, I'm down elixir. I mean, look at my hand. So, I mean, it's not the greatest trade in the world, but I did get a bunch of damage. I think that I will be up after this, even if just barely. So he's got double Ranger. So he's got Princess, Dart God, which is double Ranger, I classify. He's got double Bandit, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Skellies. That's 6 of his 8 cards. And Sparky, okay. I'm just going to straight up lightning this. I know it's very aggressive because I still have to spend a 3 elixir delivery to full kill it. But, I mean, he's going to spam with the Sparky. He thinks, oh, my Sparky lived. I'm going to spam with it. And then I'm going to slap a delivery on it. It's not going to work. Like that. Exactly like that. I can't hit both the Sparky and the Princess, which is kind of annoying, but it works out. I'm kind of just waiting for these boss bandits to cancel. Yeah, that works. He's gonna Mini P.E.K.K.A. this. There it is. I think he just completely lost an Evo Dark Gob there. That's gonna kill my Firecracker. Yeah, I had to Skarmy that unless I felt like letting my Firecracker die. Notice that I'm careful not to use my Inferno Tower on Boss Bandits. I've learned that Boss Bandit just counters Inferno Tower because it can reset twice. Here's the thing about Lightning. It's really toxic because there's pretty much no reasonable anti-Lightning placement. As long as I have Lightning in hand, his Sparky is not safe. I don't really mind him using his Mini P.E.K.K.A on that. His Mini P.E.K.K.A is over-leveled, therefore overpowered, so as long as it's dying, it doesn't really matter how much value it does or does not get before then. I'm just gonna spend a hog here because I want to make him waste elixir so he's not going in while I'm lightning his tower. And that's game. Easy stuff. 2 games down. So, I do have, like, a long-term plan for this account. I'm not sure how you guys feel about this, but... So, eventually we are going to hit the free-to-play wall, you know? So, like, where the games really are just unwinnable. No matter how well I plan the account, it's not going to be easy forever. It's not going to be doable forever. This guy's got good underleveled cards, so I suspect this guy's going to be pretty solid at the game. I'm going to wait here. I'm going to leak a little bit of elixir and then boss bandit delivery. I don't want to waste my Inferno Tower or my log because I don't know what he's playing. Seeing Firecracker Bats, I'm assuming bait, and... Okay, and I didn't want to play my Inferno Tower because of something like that. And look at that. If I had played my log or my Inferno Tower, I would be very unhappy right now. So, looks like it was a good decision to leak a little bit. That better full counter. Okay, good. It almost didn't count as Mega Knight. That's crazy. I did end up eating a little bit of Firecracker chip on this lane. There's not much I could really do about that. As you get good at the game, you kind of realize that some chip you kind of just have to let go. Like, it's like, okay, you got the damage. Perfect defense isn't a thing that you can do anymore. They've been very careful to make sure that's not a thing. And how annoying. Oh, he's got a level 13 log. Maybe level 11. My Firecracker's level 10, so if he has a level 11 log, it dies. So he's probably got a level 11 log. I think he has Firecracker too, which is kind of annoying. But he just used it. He's still a couple cards off it. You gonna Mega Knight that? Or what do you know? Boss Bandit is not so overpowered that I put her against a +2 Mega Knight, so I think I'll just take this interaction here. That's just a stupid fireball, but also looks like I was down elixir, so I'll take the elixir back, I guess. I am still up damage, so it's fine by me. He still doesn't have his Mega Knight in hand. He keeps on going for a Mega Knight when I don't... He should be saving his Mega Knight for my Hog Rider, and he's not saving his Mega Knight for my Hog Rider, so I'm getting damage every time I play it. If he was smart, he would save it, and I would be taking damage. I don't know if I got that down in time. That sucks. Okay. And the Firecracker's gonna splash. I think I'll Boss Bandit. I'll Hog, too. I know he has Mega Knight in hand, which is kind of means that this is a bad Hog. But, he'll probably work out. Please target. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, it's working out. If he was really smart, he probably could have killed me there, but he's not, so he didn't. He would have realized that since I played my Boss Bandit, that was my only tank, and if that's my only tank, then he just has to make sure that he gets a Mega Knight across the river when I don't have a tank in hand, and then I'm dead. You're Mega Knighting into an Inferno Tower, my friend. I'm gonna let these bats go. There's not much I can really do about them. I know they're gonna hit hard, but, well, I mean... Clearly I didn't have the elixir to do anything about them. He's gonna Firecracker. I'm gonna Boss Bandit at the back because, well, there's not much I can really do about his Firecracker. I'm gonna Firecracker like this. It's not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna log. Oh, it is gonna work. He's gonna make it work for me. Thanks. Gonna deliver this. So what I was trying to do there was I was trying to get my Firecracker to splash through his Knight to get like a tiny bit of chip on his Firecracker, and that tiny bit of chip on his Okay. Well, the tiny bit of chip on his Firecracker would have made it go into log range, because, log just barely doesn't kill a Firecracker, so, like, one tiny little bit of Firecracker chip plus a log does full kill a Firecracker. By the way, we're still grinding up to these... We need to get to tier 90 so we can get both of those Evo shards. We're going to hit our 5th and 6th Evo shard this season, which is going to be kind of nice, but, I'm still not going to commit them to anything, because, of course, once you've committed your Evo shard, you're never getting it back, so... I want to make sure that I know exactly which Evos are going to be getting us to top 10,000 in the world before I spend anything on them. I'm going to Skarmy this. He might have Zap. If he doesn't have Zap, this is going to be a crazy positive trade. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was down a lot of Elixir, then I was up a lot of Elixir, and now we're neutral because I just spent a huge Boss Bandit on just a little bit of an E-Wiz. I'm going to dash out here. Boss Bandit, her ability is just really good. Every time you can use it, you probably should. Dash out, dash in. And that one Elixir ability just full killed his E-Wiz, so now I'm up enough Elixir that I can spam. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of no skill, but hey. I'm also under-leveled, so I gotta do something. Is he gonna log? He's not gonna log. I'm pretty sure he has log in hand. I guess he just wasn't keeping track of my cycle. It looks like he's playing Classic P.E.K.K.A. I mean, mostly Classic P.E.K.K.A. I kind of respect that. Not a lot of people are playing Classic P.E.K.K.A. anymore. It's all just like Chef or Evo. That was kind of a... No, actually it doesn't align, because the river. Okay. The bridge is actually like 2 tiles wide, but across like a half tile on this side and a half tile on this side. So when things cross, they're kind of in the middle of the 2 tiles of the edge. Oh. I was hovering something and my brain naturally goes, when hovering something, that means Princess the River. Oh. And all respect is lost because this guy's playing a hugely overleveled P.E.K.K.A. He's got his E-Wiz in hand, so I gotta be careful of this Inferno Tower. I'm probably gonna Inferno Tower and then hog to kite. Or he can just give me another tank. That's fine too. I'm gonna hog like this to pull it back so that my Inferno Tower has time to deal with it. Yep. So that Inferno Tower just got me like an absurd amount of value. I don't really have to do much for this E-Wiz. I know it's gonna reset my... Or it's not gonna reset my Inferno Tower at all. Okay. But even if it had reset my Inferno Tower, my regular tower would have taken it out. So it would have been fine. I'm just gonna straight up lightning this, yeah. He took a -1, I took a -2, so I'm down 1, but it doesn't really matter. Boss Bandit. Oh, there we go. You had to learn at some point, I guess. Just doing a basic pre-log is not enough to win you games, man. Gonna have to be better than that. I'm pretty sure he's down to lightning range now. Yeah. So if I just lightning, it'll take his tower. I don't think he's gonna pre-log again. Yeah. I just... So last time he pre-logged, and then he's gonna predict my predicting his pre-log by not pre-logging, so I scar me. And that's game. Yeah. It's still pretty standard stuff right now. I guess I was just unlucky in the last couple games. Last video where I was getting dunked on by overleveled players. I'm just not facing the same levels anymore. Like, there's 1 or 2 level 14 cards, but as long as there's not more than 1, I'm fine. Especially if they're not splash tanks. This guy's got an Evo Witch. Hilarious. Okay, so I gotta be really careful with my lightning, again. Depending on the levels of this guy's deck, I might just be dead. Because, of course, if he has some way to force a positive trade, and then he plays his Evo Witch, it's Jover. He's playing Skellies too, so he probably knows about how to use Evo Witch. I'm leaking here. Oh, he's playing Evo Witch Cycle. Disturbing. Ghost. Very odd. Oh, I think he might be playing his undead deck, because there's like an undead mode that's going on right now. So I bet he's playing a deck for that mode, and he accidentally queued in the ladder. Okay. Evo Witch isn't invincible, man. You can't just play Evo Witch ultra fast cycle because she needs a tank in front of her and a graveyard. She's overpowered, but only when she has a tank and Skilly's dying opposite lane. You can't just tank a boss bandit with an Evo Witch. I could have logged, by the way, but if I had logged, then Skellies would have died. If Skellies would have died, then the Evo Witch would have gotten extra health, and then that would have been terrible for me. But because none of the Skellies were dying, I just look at it and go, okay, this is fine. It looks like he's playing, actually, Evo RG Cycle, which is a real deck, which is kind of terrifying. I'm going to delivery for this Ghost. Or am I? I'm going to log it to the side so it gets in range of my Inferno Tower. Oh. Well, no, that sucks. I kind of had to just boss bandit this and eat a bunch of damage. RG Lightning is one of the most toxic decks in the game, in my opinion. You kind of just play an RG, play a Lightning, and watch it work. I'm going to Firecracker with this. It's probably not going to do all that much, but hey, if I can get a surprise boss bandit connection like that, then it'll work out very nicely for me. I did give him King Tower, but I also killed his Witch on defense. I'm going to hog. He's gonna Fisherman. I'm expecting a Fisherman any minute now. There it is. And be gone. So I know he's playing RG Lightning now, so I'm going to play my Inferno Tower on the anti-lightning placement. This is the anti-lightning placement. For this lane, you play it on this tile. Like that. Oh man. I did not realize he had his Evo Witch in hand. I'm just dead. Yeah, that's fun. I managed to kill his Evo Witch, but of course, no more tower. Bye-bye tower. Ah, oh, look at that. That's supposed to be dead, but it didn't die because of levels. You trying to get around to a second RG? That certainly was a lightning, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna boss bandit. I'm gonna hover my Inferno Tower at the pocket because I know that he's back to an RG, and RG is extremely good at the pocket. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. No? Okay. Oh, he's going for the King Tower. By the way, never go for the King Tower. The King Tower spawns with a bunch of extra health, so I believe that we both spawn with about 3,000 health on our towers. King Tower has 4,800 health, so, of course, if you try and go for the King Tower, you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage for no reason. I'm going to bandit dash out here so that the King Tower will retarget onto the Hog so I can get some extra King Tower damage. Of course, oh, off my screen, now. Okay, so, I'm down elixir here. I was waiting on the Skarmy until I had enough elixir for my Inferno Tower. I'm expecting the RG any minute now. Any minute now. Any minute. I think I do 318 damage with my lightning. I'm gonna Inferno Tower low like this so that the RG has to walk slightly longer before it gets to the Inferno Tower. He tanked my boss bandit ability with a Skelly, which is useful for him. But 348, so it looks like I'm just one log off of winning. He logged. I can Skarmy. Log. Wait, 348. That kills. Please tell me that kills. Okay, good. It's kind of intense playing as Evil Witch, but made it out alive. So yeah, the deck that guy was playing is a real deck. Like you could reasonably see someone playing that at the top of the ladder. And of course, his levels are something atrocious, but the thing is that people don't even know how to play Royal Giant anymore. Like, if you'll allow me to complain for a moment here, people don't even know how to play Royal Giant Cycle. Like, it's so easy to make a nearly unkillable Royal Giant push, and people just don't do it because Royal Giant's so overpowered that you play it at the river and it works anyway. Like, Royal Giant was one of my favorite cycle decks in the game when it was skillful, because in order to play... Aw, that's unfortunate. But in order to play Royal Giant correctly, what you had to do was you had to keep track of multi-cycle pushes. So you set up a Royal Giant at the back, and then it's the second Royal Giant that breaks through. Isn't that crazy? You play 2 Royal Giants, and the second one breaks through. You had to plan on messing up their cycle. I thought that was one of the coolest cycle archetypes, because just... There are a lot of cycle decks that operate in that sense, where, like, you want to mess up their future cycle. But there wasn't any cycle decks where you had to mess up their future cycle. So I just thought that RG was one of the coolest decks. Like, you can choose to, so, like, think about it this way. You RG the back, and when it gets to the river, you support it. And then, you can either choose, do I RG the river again, so I can get a second one in a row, or do I accept that this is a dead push and RG the back again? And then you just continuously set up push after push after push. And since you're playing a cycle deck, it will, you can be always setting up a push. I thought that was a really neat concept, the way that RG is just always on the go. And then they went, RG, it seems to have fallen slightly below the S tier. Let's buff it for no reason. And he missed his arrows. So yeah, RG fell slightly below the S tier, and they buffed it for no reason. And now it's no skill, and you play it at the river, play lightning with it, and then it just works. So, like, if he was even a slightly okay RG player, I would have gotten trashed there, but, like, he's not. So I did. It just, like, annoys me. I should make a video playing RG Cycle. I mean, I don't have RG maxed on my account, so, like, I probably couldn't. I'm going to hog like this, so it's slightly farther back, so that the princess will walk up in time for me to get a log down. He's got an Inferno Tower. I'm going to lightning the Inferno Tower. He hasn't seen my lightning yet, so he's probably surprised right now, and I'm going to get one hit. Or levels will make it so I don't get a hit, but I am up damage anyway, so it's fine. I knew I was up damage. Elixir, by the way, that's why I decided to go for that lightning. And he just wasted his elixir advantage on a tombstone, so I'm perfectly fine right now. He's got a Mega Knight in hand. I'm guessing that he wants to Mega Knight my Firecracker, or he can kill it with a log. That's fine, too. Firecracker is my second highest priority card to get to. Whoa! When you see when you have delivery for a Goblin Barrel, you have to play it basically instantly. And since you have to play it basically instantly, I couldn't really spend time to see where I was going to go. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what he's doing, what he thinks he's doing. He's just giving me lightning value. That one Skelly is going to hold my Firecracker back for a while, which is very nice for me. So, that Firecracker will get a slap. That Firecracker won't get a slap on the Wizard. You gonna Mega Knight? You gonna Mega Knight? No Mega Knight. Okay, that's a low barrel, by the way. Yeah. It would have been a better play if I had Gobs in my deck, because Gobs is... It actually does matter if you can play Gobs for a barrel. It doesn't really matter all that much if you play Skarmy for a barrel. The reason why I say it does matter is, like, as in, it's good for you if you can save your, barrel for... if you can save your log for something else. Yep, I was expecting Inferno Tower. Now I can Lightning. That better be a hit this time. Okay, good. Just one. Or two. Hog is crazy, man. Even 2 levels under, it's still doing that. That's a regular placement barrel. Yep, okay. He's got too much of a control deck. Like, Mega Knight is not supposed to be a defensive deck. Mega Knight's supposed to be an offensive deck, and then you just slap a Mega Knight on their pushes. Bro really wants me to Lightning. I'm gonna Skarmy low, and then Lightning. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, whoa, whoa. I saw that going to the side, and I thought, huh, that must not be going from my right side tower, then it must be going from my left side tower. I mean, it must not be going from my left side tower, it must be going from my right side. Certainly is interesting. Okay. That was a garbage delivery, I'm sure you know. This is not a good situation for me, because I don't want to have my Boss Bandit fighting a Mega Knight. The Boss Bandit has just weaker levels than Mega Knight, so, she's not gonna win. She's gonna have a hard time in the interaction, even if she should win. But it looks like it's pretty much over for him. He has his Mega Knight in hand right now, so it's not like this is gonna get through. But I am getting around to my Lightning again. And that's game. Easy W. I think that we're 1 game off the next arena. I think that I might just finish off that arena for this video, so we can get to a nice little stopping point. This week is going to be finals week, by the way, so this is probably the last video I'm going to do for another couple days. But I'll be back with daily videos. I'll be back with daily videos once we hit summer break. I've got this Tuesday I've got a final, and then this Wednesday I've got 3 finals. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna Skarmy that. You are crazy aggressive. If he has Mega Knight in hand, I'm gonna be very sad. He's playing so many swarms. Okay, so my Firecracker's gonna get insane value in this matchup. So he's got triple swarm Fireball. That's half of his deck that I know right now. You notice some games I just don't count their cards. It's a bad habit. I'm supposed to be counting the cards every game. 5 of his cards. He's got triple swarm, Fireball, Hog. I'm down damage. It's kind of my fault. I should have instant reacted with the Skarmy. Well, I shouldn't have played a Firecracker first. I should have waited a moment, then seen the Spear Gobs, instant reacted with a Skarmy. Go away. It looks like he's playing... It looks like he's playing a really messed up version of Mega Knight Bait. Interesting. I'm gonna Boss Bandit tank and then Firecracker low. I don't really have any good direct counters to Baby Dragon in this deck. You are crazy. He's gonna Skarmy this? Okay. I'm going to take a bunch of damage here. I got outcycled. I was supposed to have my Inferno Tower in hand for his Hog, but if I tried to play my Inferno Tower, and then the Skarmy would have messed me up, so it didn't work out. He's gonna Minions this. I have to respond to the Minions, because levels. It's not working very well right now. Oh, I see. So what's happening is my Firecracker should be getting insane value, but of course he's instantly fireballing my Firecracker every time I play it. So I just have to be really careful to not let him fireball my Firecrackers in the future. And as I say that, I had to waste a Firecracker on a mini P.E.K.K.A. Which is just hilarious. Okay, so he's got Fireball, mini P.E.K.K.A, Baby Drag, Triple Swarm. What else have we seen? Is that all? Hog. So I know 7 of his 8 cards. And there's his last. Inferno Tower like this. It's an interesting Inferno Tower placement. He's gonna scar me that, yeah. So the Inferno Tower placed like that will snipe the baby dragon, and that's a crazy delivery. I don't really mind my Inferno Tower getting stunned there, because scar me. I'm gonna make sure that I have Firecracker high this time so he can't fireball it, or if he does fireball it, it's gonna be a straight negative trade for him. Very good. Yeah, you see that? He knew that he had to just straight up fireball my Firecracker, and now that he's fireballed, he can't afford to fireball this next one. So, effective Firecracker use is what's gonna win us this game. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna hog any minute now. He's not? Okay. I'll log this. There it is. I'm gonna fire Inferno Tower on the anti-Inferno placement. I mean, anti-Fireball placement. There's no way for him to Fireball both the Inferno and my regular tower with that placement, so, I mean, it works. Don't die. Don't die, don't. Okay, good. He's gonna scar me. He has to scar me. If he doesn't scar me, he's dead. So, well, yeah. That's game. Lightning. Yeah. So, I was doing poorly because he has a deck that is absolutely garbage against Firecracker, but he instantly fireballs my Firecracker. I was stupid and didn't learn repeatedly. But when I did learn, I realized the issue was my Firecracker wasn't surviving, so I protected my Firecracker correctly, and it worked. So, I guess that's kind of an instructive game, honestly, because a lot of the time, when things aren't going well, your brain isn't going, what am I doing wrong, how can I make it stop going wrong? You kind of just go, why am I dying? And then yeah. But, yeah. The account's still looking pretty solid, mostly, question mark. Yeah. Wait, did we win every game today? I was not expecting that. Well, yeah. See you guys.